Minecraft Pocket Edition have had some huge updates in the past, and it now has most of the features Java Edition have, but it has not always been like that. Let's go back and take a look at the first ever version of Minecraft Pocket Edition. The first ever version of Minecraft Pocket Edition that was publicly released was Alpha 0.1.0 that was released all the way back in August 16th, 2011. And this update did only make it to the Xperia Play gaming console because of issues with the touch controls. But almost a month later, on October 7th, 2011, MCPE Alpha 0.1.1 got released to all Android devices with an additional auto-jump feature, and it got all the other features from MCPE version 0.1.0, which included local multiplayer with a feature to copy the local multiplayer world and save it on your device. There was oak, birch and spruce trees, coal, iron, gold and diamond ores, 12 different wool colors, cyan flowers, which was a replacement for the rose in the PC edition, which both later got replaced by the poppy. There was even cameras in the first version of MCPE. And many more basic blocks. The next version was Alpha 0.1.2, and this was the first release for Pocket Edition on iOS. And this version mainly just added 2 new buttons to the pause menu, third-person view and an in-game sound toggle. In February 2012, Alpha 0.2.0 released, and you could now fly in creative, and survival mode was added, but there was no crafting, so many blocks could be used infinitely, like in creative mode. You now had a health bar and a oxygen bar and water, and that meant that you now could die. There was also added a few new blocks and items, and 3 new entities which were sheep, pigs and zombies, but the pigs couldn't naturally spawn yet. In version Alpha 0.2.1, pigs could naturally spawn, bigger screen, had more hotbar slots, blocks had a cracking animation and the touch circle was sharper. In April 2012, Alpha 0.3.0 got released and it included crafting, cows, chickens, wooden tools, many new blocks and items, and you could now actually obtain the camera via an inventory editor. Alpha 0.3.2 added furnaces, so you could now smelt things. Diamond, gold and iron ingots got added with matching tools. Alpha 0.3.3 added skeletons and spiders alongside with the drops, and you can now make and use a bow and bone meal. Alpha 0.4.0 was the first release for the Amazon Fire OS, and it added peaceful difficulty, single chests, beds, TNT, creepers, flint and steel, many new food items, many dyes. You can now farm wheat, throw snowballs, and zombies drop feathers. Alpha 0.5.0 got released in November 2012, and it added melons, paintings, glowstone, zombie pigmen, and the nether reactor. And the health bar got moved to the top left of the screen. Alpha 0.6.0 got released in January 2013, and it added clouds, changed the look of the D-pad, it added signs, armor, baby animals, many nether-related blocks, the nether reactor spawned netherrack instead of obsidian, ships could be dyed, and the stone cutter got added. Alpha 0.7.0 got released in June 2013, and it added a completely new title screen, Pocket Realms Beta, buckets, fire, cakes, 4 spawn eggs, and an in-game chat. Alpha 0.7.2 improved the title screen, added day-night cycle, double chest with an open and close animation, and the default world name got changed from unnamed world to my world. In Alpha 0.7.4 you could now add external servers, ignite a creeper with flint and steel, and commands got supported, but it didn't work. Alpha 0.8.0 got released in December 2013, and it added breeding, carpets, normal rays, powered rails, minecarts, junglewood, beetroots, carrots, potatoes, pumpkins, clocks, compasses, 3D clouds, 3D item rendering in hand, new creative inventory style, new hotbar style, and many more changes to improve the game. Alpha 0.9.0 got released in July 2014, and this was the biggest update yet for Minecraft Pocket Edition, and it added infinite and flat worlds, generated structures, villages, endermen, slimes, mushrooms, silverfish, wolves, taming with an interact button, jungle, acacia and dark oak trees, monster spawners, emeralds, end portal frames, end zone, hardened clay, stained clay, red sand, saddles, mycelium, podzol, packed ice, granite andesite and tyrite, many new flowers like poppies that replaced the cyan flower, many more spawn eggs, new clouds, new crafting system, new survival inventory layout, the camera entity got removed, and many more blocks and items got added too. Alpha 0.10.0 got released in November 2014, and it added transparent interact buttons, mineshafts and gold ore on the surface in mesas, and many more improvements to optimize the game. Alpha 0.10.4 was the first ever version of MCPE to release for the Windows Phone. Alpha 0.11.0 got released in June 2015, and it added skins, boats, fishing, fish, squids, cave spiders, ghasts, bats, magma cubes, and more mobs, colored signs and status effects, more languages, death messages, hide button in chat, and you can now rename worlds, change the game mode, make old worlds infinite, and lock the day-night cycle in the world settings. Alpha 0.12.0 got released in July 2015, and it was the first version for Windows 10 Edition. 2 months later, 0.12.1 got released for all the other platforms, featuring the Nether, Brewing, Experience, Enchanting, Anvils, Hunger, Weather, Mob Heads, Iron, and Snow Golems. Front, third-person view, controller and keyboard support, easy, normal and hard difficulty, and finally sprinting and sneaking. Many improvements to sounds, 8 hotbar slots instead of 5, and many more new blocks, items and mobs. Alpha 0.13.0 was released in November 2015, and it added many redstone mechanics such as redstone dust, redstone lamps, redstone torches, levers, single trap chests, tripwire hooks, daylight sensors, pressure plates, buttons, detector and activator rays, wooden doors, iron trapdoors, note blocks, and other features like rabbits, desert temples, new skin packs, obsidian now takes 6.5 seconds to mine rather than just 3, and you can no longer use the stone cutter. Alpha 0.14.0 got released in February 2016 and is called the Overworld Update, and it added repeaters, comparators, dispensers, droppers, double trap chests, hoppers, slime blocks, minecart wood chests, TNT and hoppers, witches, witch huts, item frames, maps, cauldrons, which could be tied with a collar and then dye leather armor, and even store potions. And you can wear mob heads and pumpkins on your head. New menus and a new title screen got added, and you could finally access the survival inventory, chests and other survival menus in creative, and the camera got added back with a new look. 0.14.2 updated the look of the inventory button, and the camera is no longer functional. 0.15.0 is called the Friendly Update, and it released in June 2016, and this update added pistons, sticky pistons, observers, horses, donkeys, mules, husks, strays, expos live, login, realms, achievements, jungle temples, carrots on sticks, mutton, horse armor, name tags, leads, new village types, resource packs, and a store. Alpha 0.16.0 was released in October 2016, and it is called the Boss Update. And this update added the Wither Boss, beacons, guardians, elder guardians, walking sponges, ocean monuments with all the prismarine blocks. It added behavior packs, finally commands, and the camera got fully removed from the game. Then in December 2016 we got the Ender update that no one expected at all, and it was a really big surprise. This was version 1.0, and that meant that MCPE no longer was in alpha stage and had finally been officially released after 5 years of updates. This update is the biggest MCPE update ever, and the main features in this update was the Ender Dragon, in-game music, shulkers, polar bears, chorus plants, ender chests, end portals, end rods, purple blocks, dragon eggs, dragon heads, structure blocks, elitras, ender crystals, ender pearls, eye of enders, lingering potions, endermites, and cities, igloos, classic UI. World height got increased to 256 instead of 128, and much more features got added. Version 1.0.4 was released in March 2017, and it finally added villager trading to MCPE. Version 1.0.5 was also released in March 2017, and it added all the types of command blocks and even minecarts with command blocks. MCPE version 1.1 is called the Discovery Update, and it was released in June 2017, and it added woodland mansions, adventure mode, cartographer villages, explorer maps, totem of undying, concrete powder, glades terracotta, llamas, vexes, vindicators, evokers, the marketplace, an orphan slot, shulker boxes, frostwalker, mending 16 different beds, and brighter wool colors. 1.1.3 added magma blocks, netherwort blocks, red nether bricks, bone blocks, and fossils. And then Minecraft Pocket Edition version 1.1.5 released in August 2017, and this was the last ever update that was labeled Minecraft Pocket Edition, except for iOS, which got the last ever update in September 2017, which was version 1.1.7. But after that, in late September 2017, the 1.2 Better Together update released, a Minecraft Pocket Edition was renamed to simply just Minecraft, and a new version of Minecraft was born called Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and that version added crossplay between many different devices and so much more. And that was the whole story of Minecraft Pocket Edition. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you in my next video.